Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak Wadash. Double honors, of course, to the apostles and elders, a great millstone to rule well. Honors to you, Akim, out there doing his work of truth and sincerity, presenting bodies living sacrifices. Of course, to bring this 144% truth to the hopeful elect that be scattered abroad the four winds. Who may fulfill Salakia, tongue twister, who may fulfill the prophecy of the speckled bird and may look like the heathen nations, but go back, to one of the 12 patriarchs of Israel, of course, and of course, a shalom to the hopeful 1/3 out there, of course, as always, we come up with these, these digital epistles, these lessons through the spirit, to warn and feed the sheep, as they say. And we got another article from endtimeheadlines.org. This is, a very fruitful site out there for the Akim. That brings us, prophecies and headlines pertinent, to the truth. And we have another one, which is a developing 7.7 magnitude earthquake strikes the Philippines, triggering tsunami warning. Let's read a little bit. An earthquake of magnitude 7.5 struck Mindanao, Philippines, Salakia. If I mispronounced that, I'm sure I did. On Saturday, the European Mediterranean Seismological Center, EMSC, said the earthquake was at a depth of 63 kilometers, 39 miles. The U.S. Tsunami Warning System issued a tsunami warning after the earthquake. Earlier last month, a magnitude 6.7 offshore earthquake in the southern Philippines killed 8 people. And we know, that, those people that died, no, of course, no man dieth innocent. And, that was, part of their judgment, of course. But, these earthquakes and these signs, that you might see in the heavens, as the scriptures say, are signs of the times, as the scriptures say, to roughly paraphrase, to spiritually, I don't want to say wake up, but, give heed to or give warning, to, the people, man, to the sheep. Because the only people that's going to get this is the Most High's people, man, and, you hear brothers harp on that. You hear, the apostles, more so than anybody harp on that. That's because, some people will just write it off as, well, that's just, tectonic plates and this and that moving and all that. And, but we know that, when put together with scripture and understanding, things have, deeper meaning, for those that can receive it, and that's partly going into, for those that have eyes to see and ears to hear, right? Everybody's not going to receive this, everybody's not going to understand that this is the Most High, letting this place know, this is, this was prophesied, by Yahweh Shai, a long time ago, man, not any in particular earthquake, but, earthquakes in diverse places, upwards of people. And we're about to get this, So, we're in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and, this is red letter. So this is where, Yahweh Shai was, of course, teaching, his disciples, and we read their epistles and their scriptures and understanding and see how deep they were, so we see that, Yahweh Shai was giving understanding, and giving understanding of what? The signs of the end, man. You see? Because what do the scriptures say? Surely the Lord will do nothing. What? Lest He reveals His secrets to His servants and prophets. To roughly paraphrase, man. You see, and and who's the ultimate prophet? Come on, man. Yahweh Shai, man. So what is He doing right now? He's teaching His disciples. His Akim. You know, the the correct interpretation, if you will, the correct understanding, better word, for the end times, man. So let's read Matthew 24:5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Right? So, that's basically Yahushua telling you, man. Stay on point. Motherfuckers is going to come and try to tell you any manner of things, man. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So Yahushua is saying, for ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. What are we hearing about right now in this current time in 2023, man? Excuse me. Salakia. We don't got to get into it, We don't have to break down every little thing that's going on right now, because, you can click on many of Brother's videos, many of the Hakim's videos, and see the current state of affairs in the world right now. So, Shai saying, what? For you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, right? But be not what? Troubled. Why? Because what? All these things must come to pass. What? But the end is not yet. So when you're seeing all this hubbub in the media about, that war going on right now in the Middle East, that war going on right now in Eastern Europe, when you're not supposed to be troubled, because the Yahushua just told you the end is not yet. And rightly dividing the word of truth, which we know is brought to us by the apostles, known as a great millstone, who taught us this truth. We understand that is true, because we still have to, see the implementation here in Babylon of the MOTB, man. Pursuant to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. If you don't already know what that is, which is going to be, a charagma, or, RFID chip, being forcibly, implanted on you. And you can read, like I said, to gain further understanding on that. And, Blood Brothers have done plenty of videos, including myself, on, what exactly, that is, but for sake of edification, we're going to stick on topic, So Yahushua just said, the current state of affairs, what you're seeing on the news right now, all these so-called wars and conflicts around the globe, are supposed to be going on, and he's telling his disciples just 2,000 years ago, man, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be what? Famines, what? And pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places, you see. And pursuing back to the article I just brought you guys, you're seeing wars going on, you're seeing famines in certain pockets of the world, you're seeing pestilence, we just had, a whole global pandemic, you're seeing animals catching pestilences, you see what I'm saying, which is leading to more famine, you see, and earthquakes in what? Diverse places. We just did videos this year on earthquakes in Morocco, I believe, now the Philippines, the Netherlands got hit. So all over the globe, it's not just, California, like people like to think it is, man. And this is a sign of the times, and Yahushua preaching this to his disciples 2,000 years ago, also preach, that, surely the kingdom will come lest they be born again, and, them, the disciples lacking understanding didn't, fully comprehend reincarnation to that point. You see what I'm saying? Um, Thinking that they would have to, enter in again to their mother's wombs. You see what I'm saying? Um, but, you know, that being said, those same men, in the end are gonna, have to be here doing the same things that we're doing in that past life, following Yahweh Shai, man. So it's heavy, you know, when you have this understanding, man. And, not to say by any means am I saying I'm one of that, those illustrious men, but just to say, man, you know, um, appreciate the understanding that you do have, man, because that's jewels in and of itself, a lot of the time, we covered after, the kingdom as we should, but we don't, appreciate, um, just having this truth enough, man. It's a beautiful thing, um, but to read on, here's the point. All of these are the beginning of sorrow, so what you're seeing right now, um, point being of this earthquake that happened in the Philippines, which we know there's Israelites over there too, um, is to let Jake know, this is the beginning of sorrows, man. You know, um, and Jacob's trouble is only going to ramp up to where it culminates with um, the launching of the thermonuclear ICBMs, which the elect of Jacob will be saved out of, but you know 2/3 of the nation are going to have to, well, that are here in Babylon, I should say, will have to endure that, man, and wherever the missiles do strike. But this is Jeremiah chapter 30:6, just to get more scripture, and edify a little bit more. But the point is Matthew 24, not really JT. But let's just grab it real quick. Matthew 30:7, it says, "Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble," which is what like the Apostle R said, that's the culmination of Jacob's trouble, where the missiles launch a man, but he shall be saved out of it. You see, and who's that he? Them that endureth to the end. Them that hold fast to that which they have, which is his faith, man. His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Pursuant to, Isaiah 33:6, man, wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of that time and strength of salvation, man. So you hold on to, this blessing, like I said, and appreciate this blessing of understanding, um, and heed the warning, because, none of us can say that the Most High isn't merciful, because none of us did anything to um, be able to understand this truth or teach this truth or be a man of the Lord. It's all a blessing. It's all a gift. That we did nothing special for him, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Point of this is, man, look at things spiritually. You know, look at things spiritually. Every every non-believing atheist, um, Edomite, heathenistic motherfucker gonna look at it as another earthquake. But a spiritual man gonna look at it as an earthquake in a diverse place, and another fulfilling, of the Lord's word through Yahweh Shai. You see, because Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, of course. Um, so with that, again, Lord willing, you were edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha-Rekak, Badash. Double honors, of course, to the apostle, known as a great millstone, a rule well. Honest to you, walk him, doing his work in truth and sincerity. Present your bodies living sacrifices. Um, and of course, Shalom to, the spackled bird Akim. Tongue twister for me. Um, as well as a shalom to the whole 1/3. Shalom.